Alrighty, welcome back to CCS Season 5. Arizona takes on Utah. A big Big 12 matchup here. Both teams, with Arizona ninth on the overall rankings. Utah 1-1 in the league play. So again, early, heavy hitting tilt here tonight. And the first goal going to go through for Utah. So Utes able to strike first in game number 1. Chat predictions. It's, we're just hanging out here on a Friday night before RLCS starts in an hour. In Arizona, Utah's a warm-up for RLCS. My prediction's Arizona in 4. I think Utah is at least able to win one of these games, but again, Arizona's really good. So I think Utah gets 1, but I'm expecting Arizona to win this pretty easily, but we'll see what happens. First minute, though, fairly solid for Utah currently, but Arizona's still a long way to go in this series. It's the first minute. It's been on Utah, but Arizona, they respond well. They trailed Drexel early on and came back and almost beat them when they really should have beaten them. Utah's offense, I mean, they're 1-1. The 2 game 5s, a loss to Houston and a win to Arizona State. So they played a lot of games early on in this season. They've also had a game 5 with Rutgers, a game 5 with Clemson. Like, the Utah team, they just can't stay out of a game 5. So tonight, hopefully for them, this is not a game 5 situation, as they've played a ton of game 5s so far this season. I do not play Marvel Rivals, so I don't have any opinion on the update. I don't even know what the update was, but I think Mike is a sub too. I don't quite know. I know Branche and Hydro are starters for Utah here, but I think Mike is a sub. I think Bonds is the normal third for Utah. I could be wrong. Is there anyone in chat able to let me know if that's correct or not? Is Mike a sub or is he a starter? .234 to go. Utah still lead by 1. Almost 2 there. Arizona get lucky that Utah completely botched that opportunity up. But first half behind us now. And Wildcats defense still holding off well against the early goal off the kickoff in game 1. But long way to go. 2 minutes left to play. Maybe a chance here to go under. That one just wide. Arizona, first good look of the game, goes haywire for the offense of Arizona here, but Utah's defense still under pressure. Zam trying to deliver the first, couldn't quite connect. Skusnov attempt here, Mike. Big save for the Utes defense to keep Arizona off the sheets for now. Minute 30. Going game 1, Arizona still trailing by 1, and Gusnov talked coming into this game that this would be a 3-0 sweep and it would not be close. Game 1, all in the hands still of Utah currently, as the Wildcats trying to remain perfect on the conference schedule. Their only loss so far is Florida in game 4 and Drexel in game 5. 2 top 4 ranked opponents. And close games for the Wildcats, but 1 minute to go here in game 1. The Wildcats still nothing on the score sheets, as Utah holding off really well defensively so far. Where's the first? Bob gonna get Arizona started. Yeah, I am right. He is a sub. I knew I wasn't trolling. "31 seconds to go in game number 1. Arizona, Utah, all even after 4.5 as the Wildcats do find their first in the last minute or so. Now a chance to extend a lead out to number for game 1. 2-1 will be the final score, barring a miracle goal in regulation where both teams score. But this clock going to tick down. Overtime starting to loom here. It looks like we are going to see extra time added onto the clock for game 1. That we will. Bomb up high. Utah's defense under pressure first. And from the corner trying to deliver. Couldn't find the goal there. Arizona, though, still deep in Utah territory. It's Mike from the corner here. Amp fires to the opposite side. Branjay will hold the line for the Utes for now. Arizona still playing into the Utah territory here as the offense trying to find it on this possession. They will still keep the rally going in red territory. Bob for the finish. It's good. Bob gets it done. 2-1. Arizona 1-0 up. On to game 2. Utah storm a late, or Arizona get a late surge into game number 1 to get a 2-0 run to close the game with a 1-0 series advantage. Game 2 underway in the Forbidden Temple as Arizona leading 1-0 in game 2 now in this series. 7 seconds in and Amp able to get it started. .453 to go. Utah trailing 1. That shot is good. Hydro able to equalize 11 seconds in, and the Utah team now equal again. Branjay open net. 2-1. Utah back in front. As Arizona trailing again here. We'll see if they can put together another late comeback to get back into this game. Wildcats, I mean, they play with a lot of momentum, and they've been in close games with really good teams this season. Florida and Drexel, two top 4 ranked opponents in CCS right now, and the Wildcats sent Drexel the distance, who's currently ranked number 1 here in CCS Season 5. Florida ranked 4th, and they did go to Game 4 with Florida. So they played a couple really good teams early on. They still have Iowa State, Cincinnati still to go, so 2 more top 10 opponents added on to the resume of Arizona, alongside with Houston, who's still in the top 25. So a lot of ranked opportunities coming for Arizona, but this will be another quality victory for the Wildcats to add on if they can pull out a win here. Amp a double, no good, just wide off the crossbar and out to the left side. Arizona, though, still gonna play this possession, trying for a fake here, as Hydro read it perfectly. 3.5. Go here in game 2. Utah leading 1. As this is Utah's a warm-up for RLCS, by the way, and Arizona agreed to be the warm-up. And Gustav joked that this would not be a very good warm-up. Their mentals would be cooked after facing a sweep, would be the final score. We'll see if Arizona can hold true to what they've talked about pre-game. 2 minutes down, though, in game number 2, and the Wildcats trail 1. Back pass to Kusnov, does get over 1. Mike back in control, finds branching off the ceiling. Amp will break that one up for now. Halftime in game 2. Utah still in front of 1 over the first is Hydro. Mike's numbers advantage 2-on-1. Bob is left alone. Has help though. Amp able to get back into the play and make the save on the goal line. Branche fires high. Gusnov misread there. Hydro goes under. Missed the opportunity. 2-minute warning coming up here in game number 2. Arizona once again with a 2-minute warning. Trail by 1. .155 to go. Bob taking away. Amp cross open space. 150 to go in game number 2 as the Wildcats trying to start yet another late game comeback. Good bump there. Goose now really gonna alleviate some pressure now. 1-on-1. Amp flip reset on target. It's gonna be good. 2-2. 1:26 to go. What a play. My goodness. .126 to go. Gets a nice shot from Hydro too. Good show of respect there. 120. Arizona back to even. Amp 1-on-1 there with Hydro. Is quickly sent away out of the Utah territory. Final 70 seconds. Arizona, Utah still even at 2. And another late game classic. We've seen a lot of close scores in this series. Nothing really too big of blowouts, which is good. But Arizona, a lot of confidence coming into tonight. Have been battle tested early by Utah. Again, it took a late game surge in game 1. Got the winner in overtime. Now, again, they trailed in game 2. Found the late goal to tie things up. Now we'll see if we get another overtime game here. It's 38 to go on the clock in regulation. Goosenop redrag does get put high. Hydro in trouble. The drop down, no good. Goosenop trying to deliver the kill shot here. Lost control of it though. Branche will make the save. Arizona still going to play this possession in Utah territory. Bob looking for a dunk. Couldn't find a connection. And Utah will find the save out of harm's way. Branche fires. Goosenop a tough save. Will make it in time. One last effort chance here. Arizona will have the last possession in regulation. Amp keeps it alive. Does get the bounce. The ball still alive. Bob first to it. Does get beat though. Amp plays it still. Okay, lets a kill. Game 2 going to overtime. .13 seconds so far into the extra period. Mike trying to deliver. Arizona back across Utah territory. It only took them 1 possession in overtime in game 1. We'll see if they can get it done here on their first overtime possession in game 2. That they will not. There's the clear Utah back in control. So Arizona start their counter here. Amp Over 2, looking for the double. Has Bob down low. There's the game winner. 2-0 Arizona. "46 seconds. Wins it for the Wildcats. 2-0 goes Arizona. You think a sweep, Stormy? I think Utah win this one. I think this one is gonna be the one Utah finally get their lead and they hold it. They've had 2 leads to get blown away now, and I'm sure Arizona doesn't even like how this series has gone. It's taken 2 late game comebacks and overtime, which they probably didn't expect coming in. So they're probably not too pleased with the performance right now. But again, a win's a win. You're 2-0 up. Finish the job for Arizona. All right, Utah need a reverse sweep. They've trailed 2 series this season, 2-0, and forced Game 5, both of which did not get the reverse to be true in Game 5. We'll see if they can get a 3rd series from down 2-0 to Game 5 this season so far, as both Rutgers, Utah trailed 2-0, and Arizona State, no, they led Houston 2-0, and then got reversed. But Arizona State, they were down 2-0, and I think got to Game 5 as well. But anyway, here in Game 3, Utah need 3 in a row. Utah's offense has been good. It's just Arizona's defense is so hard to score on. They've got easily one of the best defenses in the league, but their offense, I mean, it's lethal when it wants to be. They create many natural opportunities, but Utah's having just a rough day. I mean, it's Arizona defense. It's hard to score on. It's hard to find shooting lanes, and I think Utah's definitely frustrated with that. But you got to be efficient when playing a really good team like Arizona. Maybe a chance here. There, the save, and Bob keeps Arizona unscathed. My goodness, what a stop for the Wildcat defense. And that is what I'm talking about right there. Arizona's defense, super hard to break through, and that's just another incredible save. Bob trying to deliver. Mike will make the first save for Utah. Now an open shot there. Mike will find the first. Utah in front. .3:15 to go. Arizona trailing 1 again, trying to get back to equilibrium here. Is Gusnov to the midfield. Hydro back to Amp, up high. Amp maybe a chance for 2 here. Has help in front. The shot will fall. Bob creates it. 1-1. Arizona, good control possession. Hydro's got no boost. Bob sends it high, and it's an easy goal on the finish. Arizona just so good at really taking control of opportunities and giving their teammates advantages down low in the paint. I think they've done a great job of that so far. Now you get another chance here. Mike, though, will pick up that save for now, and Arizona will not need a late game comeback finally, as they do kind of have more control in Game 3. The 1 goal Utah scored was a triple commit and an overextension by Arizona, and I'm sure that will not happen again. So Utah still trying to create these natural opportunities that they haven't seen much of here in this series, and they're going to need it in pivotal moments here in Game 3. Utah's defense got to be perfect the rest of the way. And the offense has to find ways to score down the stretch here. There's maybe a chance there at Mike. Put that one away wide. 2-minute warning. our first tie at the 2-minute warning in this series. Utah led at the 2-minute warning by 1, both in games 1 and 2. There's almost a second, but just a little high, or else Arizona would be up 2-1. There's another demo. .138 to play. Utah needs something quickly. Hydro fires and no good. Amp off the save. That one looked good for a second, but then Amp readjusted and made the save. But plenty of clock still to play. Utah could see overtime for a third straight game. Here's Mike. Gets by the last defender. Open net. Another overextension. Burned by the Utah offense. 1:17 to go. And Arizona will need yet another late game comeback. Bob taking his time, does get over 1. Good demo in the net, pass the midfield, no one there though. Amp will play this one all the way back. Utah, 1-minute drill to close out game number 3. Good chance there. Oh, what a dunk, that might be in. Hydro, a big save. That was almost a huge chance for Arizona to reestablish some momentum. Off the ceiling, Amp missed the touch there on the connection. Now Utah back down the Arizona side. 38 to play, demonstrating the backfield. Amp off the ceiling, does get back to it, does find Gusnov. Arizona got to keep the ball in red territory here down the stretch. Something's got to happen soon for the Wildcats. Bob can try to fire on target. He finds the connection. 2-2. And Arizona respond. 11 seconds to go. And Bob able to find another game-tying goal and gets the lead blocker as well to open up the red net there. 11 to play. Overtime maybe for a third straight game. Gustav trying to deliver the kill shot here. Does get dunked though. This ball is killed. We got overtime. In game number 3, Arizona now could win the series with the next goal. Gustav, good save. Will reestablish possession. Though for Utah here in blue territory. Now Arizona back across Utah territory here. Mike in trouble. We'll get over both defenders though for now. Bob and Amp left together in the backfield. Hydro trying to transition. Bob blocks it off. Does get behind Mike. Arizona trying to converge into an opportunity here. And all three do get beat. Thankfully though for them, that is off target. .45 seconds to go. Bob's in trouble here, going backwards. First minute, no early goal this go around in overtime, as Arizona saw 2 fairly quick goals in the extra period in this series. With game 3, at least going to go up beyond the first minute of overtime. Mike trying to deliver the kill shot there, no good. That was almost the game winner, but the best look Utah really has naturally created this entire series, really, it feels like. But Arizona's offense might have something to say about that right now. And lost possession there, trying to go for a light touch to keep the ball in his hands. Now Branje off the right side of the field. Flip reset, does get to nothing land as Gusnov back to Mike. Amp in trouble, will make the save. Does get through traffic. That one, no good. Another good look, though, for the Utes. Now Arizona in transition. Amp was left alone in traffic. Ooh, good bump there. Oh, another bump. Is the finish there? No. Bob fell off of that one. Arizona got 2 bumps on the goal line, but the finishing shooter there not ready. As Bob a little bit too far behind the play, and that's the game over. Wait, what is Ray J doing? Open net. Arizona's about to win. That shot just wide. Ray J might have just trolled. That one might also fall through. Rebound, no good. And Utah almost saw the series end flash before their eyes. Branger hit a wide open net. I don't even know if he realized it. That one just wide as well. Goose now lost possession here. 3:05 to go. Bob back to Hydros. We turned away. Amph awaits in the backfield. Will take the boost. Utah maybe a chance to dive in. 3:18 so far in the extra period. Mike trying to finish it here, but another good save for the Arizona defense. 3.5 now on the overtime clock. And Arizona, a chance here, has help in front. Mike will make this save. So Utah constantly dealing through traffic and transition. Branger shot, no good. Amph he'll cover that one again. Utah, though, is still playing this possession in blue territory. Almost a whole nother game added on to the clock in overtime. Goosenov lost control there. Arizona still in the red territory. Does get a slight dunk. Amp trying to play this ball. Does find a second touch. Bob will keep it in. Pass across. Mike will take this one wide to right. Chance here. Gustav in trouble. Hydro will find the game winner. There's the one for Utah. On to game number 3. Or 4. Utah do finally get one to fall their way. On to game 4. Utah at least get one. I said the final would be 3-1. So I'm expecting Arizona to lock in and win this 4th one. But again, we've already technically played 4 games. We've played 5+ minutes of overtime in the game 3. Now the Wildcats offense trying to come alive here in game number 4. Close this series down. Had a lot of chances to close it in overtime in game 3. Just nothing could find the back of the red net. Utah's defense adjusted well. But now game 4, a new story for the Wildcats offense to try to put this series away. Arizona taking their sweet time. Amp will start the transition here. Again, Utah dealt well with pressure in the last 10 minutes of this series. Is all game 3 and overtime. They were really good in traffic. Their defense adjusted to the Arizona pressure that was created, only allowing those first early goals to come in. There were 2 favoring Arizona, but now game 4, got to continue the job if you're Utah. Here's Arizona trying to find the first that they will. Amp 1-0 Wildcats. That's Arizona's first lead in regulation at any point in this series. .318 to go. Branjay back to Mike here. Shot on target. Gusnov save off the post and out of harm's way. Branjay in midfield fires, gets a help from above. Branjay able to score 1-1. 3:06 to go. Amp in midfield, goes high. 2:45 to go, Bob. Over 1, gets back to it. Branjay, good save. Keeps Arizona off the boards for now. Halftime in game number 4. And yet again at the half, we are tied. 3rd time in the series. Only time was the last game where Arizona led just before the 2-minute warning. .215 to go. It's Hydro. Back to Bob. Is sent back for Amp here. Arizona still dealing in the red territory. Hydro again from the backfield. Over 1 has help though. Bob going to retreat now. It's Branjay. A little wide, a chance there. Goes by the wayside for the Utes. Shot just wide as well. Arizona in traffic here, trying to find their way out. They will. Gusnov. Bob, little overshot the pass though. Oh, he finds Amp though in transition. Couldn't find it there though in the finish. Utah will bail themselves out. 1:20 to go. Open opportunity. Amp alone will make this save. Now the transition has to come through, and it will. Beautiful double there. Sets up Arizona to go right back down the field. Last minute approaching here. We could see overtime for a 4th straight game if this score will hold. Arizona might have a break. Bob, 1-on-1 with Branjay. Can he get there to turn it? He will. 2-1 Wildcats lead. .57 seconds. Arizona up by 1. Gusnov back away here. Back for Branjay. Let's bomb around. Open space starting to favor Arizona. .30 seconds left to go. Utah need 1. Gotta come quickly. Arizona trying to get this clock down to 0-0. .15 to go. Gotta be this possession now or never. for the Utes here. Snap shot for Hydro on target. Good. 2-2. They tie it. Pass across, Gustav is there. We'll go high. Hydro trying to kill it, no help. We go to overtime. 4 straight games in a row. Branche killed. There was Mike. Arizona quick numbers game on the red side. Gustav fires. No good. Branche, another big one for the Utah defense. Arizona, though, still dealing well. There's the game winner. 3-1 the final. Arizona 3-1 over Utah. What's been it, Nation, on the call? See you guys tomorrow. Arizona 3-1, the final over Utah. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys later.